Oh shit. Oh, I'm so happy that did not break.
That the water bottle didn't break?
No, this is broken. I just super glue this because this nigga broke it.
Oh, you didn't buy. It was,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, stop playing with these niggas.
Switch and get loose. Flip the script. Hey. You can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. No. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like Goddard. Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. He think he heating up, ain't that a bitch, cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda. Shooters on my left, that's gon' step at my leisure. I died and resurrected, bitch, but this is not Easter. I don't rap beef, little bitch, so this is not Ether. I don't duck shit, but off the goose I might seek it. 2 bad hoes, I think one was Puerto Rican. A sock up on the dough, so don't come in, we not decent. I'm rocking when I'm rolling, Motorola always beeping. Pockets full of poses, rolling gold and straight chiefin'. 5-pack of the woods just to keep the stress managed. People taking shots and they be shocked, there's no damage. Tell all of the thoughts up on my jock, I don't have it. Can't argue with my bitch because she only speaking Spanish. I hit the switch and push the whip like it was in the way. You talking shit but ain't no shit, so you just in the way. I'm taking risks, I pray to God that I don't die today. The talk is cheap, I got the heat just like the young D-Wade. She thinking memes, I told the bitch that she don't know D-Wade. I thinking schemes the next routine gon' take a business day. She ride the dick and work her hips like it's for fitness, ayy. Plead the fifth and suck this dick, you ain't got shit to say. People run they lips so they trip like some acid. I can't fit into this fake world, I ain't plastic. Roll the backwood up and have them pissed, I ain't passive. Never had my dad, I'm just a saucy young bastard. You can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like Goddard. Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. You think he heated up, ain't that a bitch, cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda.
In another nigga dorm room or
Yes.
in another nigga
You
frat
did? You did?
room.
Yes.
I did before. Another nigga frat
This
room.
nigga.
Then the nigga walked in as I was fucking the girl, but he was so drunk, he just passed out on the floor. And so I just had to sneak in. Like he literally fell right like by my drawers and her panties and shit. It's like I'm tiptoeing my fingertips around his head to get my shit. Bro, I'm some crazy. I was just having one this weekend. Like
Yeah, you sent me that. Bro, I'm gonna do the intro first before we get into that shit. Alright, PROnobi. What's good, y'all? T.L.A Podcast, Local Artisan, the best platform in the world. You already know. You got your host, PROnobi1, co-host Smiddy95. KageWolfShinobi on the ones and twos. Yeah, we are here. Fuck hiding here. But yeah, we are here today. The fucking camera off angle and shit like you were. Yeah, just put up a little bit. But yeah, we here. So yeah, you want to get back into what she was just talking about?
oh nah, I didn't even want to go too. Shit, it just be.
Bro, I got that. I was like, wait, what the?
Yeah,
what was y'all just doing?
He said the weirdest shit. He talking some. Hey, look, Jaleel, bro. If I see you with Snap, right, it's me, my homie, and 2 girls in the bed. They all passed out. These girls like half dressed on some shit. You hear me? Like, what you think we was just doing? Now,
Bang, bang, bang.
You know, my man asked me. He said, "Damn,
y'all was just smoking and passed out." Yeah, y'all was just smoking. Yeah, so y'all just smoked too much and
y'all
passed
just
out.
smoking and passed out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Boys, you 12? What the fuck?
Well, no, I just like, obviously y'all fucked. So I'm just saying, like, I was like, what the fuck? Because it was like, I think you sent me that one at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like,
hell no, it wasn't 2 in the
was that in
afternoon.
the morning?
Hell yeah, because that was the same day. That was when I found out I lost my dead computer. So I found out my computer was lost around like 2, 3. That was like a couple hours before we even left. I had to be like,
okay. That's probably
6, 7, 8 in the morning.
Probably.
It was early 7 in the morning.
That shit is funny.
Talking some what? Y'all got too high, fell asleep.
Y'all fall asleep?
What?
Tired?
We was fucking.
Y'all tired? Just unplug the whole shit.
He said, "TD, you already know." But yeah, that was funny. That was funny. That was fucking hilarious.
Just escapades, man. Just
That
fucking
ass.
wild nights, bro.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro. Well, being in the city and shit like that, you know, shit
Honestly,
happens.
shit in the city, but anywhere, bro, that shit can happen.
No, yeah, true. Yeah, no lie.
It's just all about. It's all about the type of people you with, the type of vibes you with, and also too shit, kind of what you willing to like do and shit. I don't know, cause shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be up to like shit 7, 8, 9.
Same,
Sometimes I'll be getting 25. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was driving.
God, bro, same.
I was like, my mom, I was just today falling asleep at the wheel, like on something. No, you guys asking my fault. I was
It's
like
like,
falling asleep at the wheel and
bruh,
shit, bro. Like I had the shit take like a couple hours now, some like sleep with my mama crib, like on some. Hell no, folks. You feel me? Like shit just be like, you know what I mean?
It's be tiring, bro.
Well, and but that's what I'm saying. When you in the right vibes though, around the right people, or you feel me? When it's just a right time, bro. I don't know, bro. Like I feel like it's gonna be a right time for shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the world finna open back up, man. People having fun, bro.
Hey, bro, low
I'm discovering new
key.
shit about my own city and shit like that. Like that's all the shit out here to do. Like
what?
Man. Well, I went to
North Shore.
we can go to this shit if y'all want to too. Get some females and shit like that, or like whatever. But it's a karaoke place in Chicago, right? First we had these shots, bro. It was like we had like 84 shots. It was like these things they kept bringing out. They had like 34 shots on all of them, so like 20. I don't know, it was a bunch. We really had.
I don't know the bunch of that.
But they went on the spiral. Then they brought out some on trays, so they keep bringing them. Then it's like karaoke, and you get a private room and shit. This shit all colorful and shit like that. You get like a little spot and shit like that. Go in that bitch, drink, BYOB, all that shit like that. You feel me?
That's fire. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Get fucked up though, like
Okay.
Karaoke and shit like that. And then, but it's hella spots, bro. Like hella spots. You feel me? I forgot what is it called? Whiskey something. I found out about. It's like a little it's like a bar restaurant thing, but the shit lit though. Like this shit lit as fuck, bro. I love this shit, that shit.
Yeah, my dad was just on the pier, this past weekend.
Navy Pier.
Yeah, he showed me him and his girlfriend was chilling out there. And shit.
Oh, Pop's got a little ding.
They live together and shit. So yeah, like he went out. They went out there. They got like burgers and shit. He said they just walked on the pier and stuff.
Yeah.
It looked nice because it was on a sunny ass day, and I was like, bro, I just want to go to North. I want to go to North Shore, bro. Oh my god.
We can go. What y'all trying to do, man?
What? I mean, shit.
Field trip.
I'm
I
down.
gotta get my permission slip slime, but we can go.
That's true. I gotta call my mom.
Yeah, I gotta get my permission. Feel me?
I gotta call my mom.
Make sure I can go. Hell yeah.
You gotta call your auntie.
You gotta
I
call
fucking
me.
bet. You fucking funny, bro.
We get that shit up this weekend on phone. We just can't send folks to get the snacks. Cause he gonna see something. You feel me? You gonna tell him to get berry worms. And that nigga gonna
I bet, bro.
I had to put that shit today.
Yeah. He ain't even that when he got here.
I know you got the rough. I wasn't gonna say that. I know you like ruffles. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad one of us listened on this bitch.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
He like, yo, stop and give me
man.
Arizona. I was like, all right, for sure. You want anything else? You know, some chips,
Yes.
some berry.
Yeah, fuck you.
Berry worms.
Some berry
Nigga like,
gummies.
I fucking bet, nigga.
for the record, y'all know
yeah.
what we talking about. We was at my
Ah, here
crib
we
in the
go.
stew
You wanna put on
last
this?
Wednesday when we didn't do Midnight After Dark and shit. And I sent bro had went to the store for us to go get some snacks. You feel me? Salute for the journey.
Thank
I
you.
told my mans to grab me some berry worms.
So berry.
This nigga came back with some worms that was not berry and told me he saw some worms that said sour berry worms and he saw some other worms and didn't know if I wanted the sour ones or not. That's what that is.
And then after he ate one, he said he could taste the pork in it. And I got very confused. I was like, "That's getting pork."
What did those ones even say on them?
Nothing. Worms.
No, it had a.
They're not a flavor.
No,
a-
It was just regular. It was just regular
No, it
words.
had a name like.
Oh, some weird ass like
Yeah.
man. Yeah, it did. I don't remember though.
It had some weird.
I was so
ass name.
disgusted.
I fucking bet,
I
bro.
was so disgusted.
That nigga ate the first one. He's like, "Ugh." Yeah. I was like, "I fucking bet, nigga. Just don't eat it."
Wrong. They
Man.
all them gummy products got pork in them, but some of you could say that shit a little bit heavier than others.
Hmm?
For real, you know that?
Yeah,
What?
I feel where both of y'all.
Like, wait,
Definitely
what?
do, but I'm saying this to you is because my dad is Muslim.
No, yeah, I
So,
know.
like,
man.
growing up, I remember
You wanna eat
every
Twinkies or none of that?
single thing,
Yup.
every single food that had pork in it, he would, boy, don't put that in your mouth, that got pork in it. Every single
no.
food.
got
Every,
God, okay.
every food
He
that
ain't
had
playing.
pork in it, you know what I mean? The brother got the
not lying, bro. My
Okay.
pops used to live with
yeah.
some Muslims and shit. My
Everything.
cousins and them Muslims, bro. But my mama, when we was kids and shit over there, monthly eating tweakers and shit, they, ooh, hell no, that shit got pork in it. I was like, what? I ain't get no fuck as a kid, but now,
True.
you feel me? And then when I stopped eating pork, and I like, don't get me wrong, the sour gummies, they got pork in them too type shit, but you can't taste it as much. And them other ones you got, nigga, they might as well be bacon. Like, shit.
Pork worms.
That shit might as well be fucking bacon, boy, like, for real. But, you feel me? It's cool, though. We just ain't gonna send his ass to the store again, bro. Or just make sure you got a list.
This nigga.
Send Mono with you.
He said it better say this exactly on the pack. I'm
Bro,
gonna
you
write
gotta
it
give
down.
folks the whole title. I'm like, folks, you know niggas don't remember the whole title. I said Berry. I know when I get them the bag say Berry. I ain't paying attention to sour and all that shit exactly, but the one that say Berry, my nigga, like.
Yo, you know what's super funny about that too? Excuse me. On what's the name? Fucking shout out All Def Digital and all y'all, Pat Cloud, all them. But on on the All Def Cannabis, they fucking what's it? Will Ferrell. He said the same thing because when he was a kid, he had to call all of the
Freak ass
Kool-Aids by their exact name. Like if I want this cherry berry fusion, I have to say cherry berry fusion because he was saying because he was saying his
Or
mom
just
to
say
the
not
store,
just say
when his
Kool-Aid,
mom go to the
period,
store,
yeah.
What you want? Oh, I want get some Kool-Aid or whatever, and I'm like get cherry, get strawberry, get something. She gonna come back with just the red pack, you know what I mean? Like, and that's gonna be tropical punch. That's gonna be, you know, like. So he said I had to learn every single name of every single flavor. So as she was going to the store, she would get that.
Hell
And
no,
if it's
that ain't
not
true.
that,
Motherfucker
don't
should be able to use their context clues.
This nigga, man. I
What you talking
fucking
about, bro? We
man.
like that shit as kids. Use your context clues. You don't got it all. Hold on, okay. I know.
I
this
even
relates
walked
to this.
outside and asked Quentin, did he say sour? And he was like, I don't know, but like,
But I said berry.
I fucking.
I'm just saying you would have a better chance of going with the one that said berry. You feel me? Like I said, if I tell you to go get the girl who named Cherry, you're not gonna go get the girl who wearing a cherry T-shirt. You're gonna make sure you get the one named
like,
Cherry.
hey, your name Cherry? No, but it's my shirt color is.
I got it. It's a cherry on my shirt, huh?
Yeah, right. Like, all right, you know her name Cherry? One of y'all.
No, Cherry. Nah, but I'm wearing a cherry.
I
They say I
fucking
look
bet.
like a cherry.
I
My
fucking
stripper
bet.
name is Cherry.
I
No,
fucking bet.
real girl named Cherry.
I bet.
He'll be
It's
like,
cool though, bro.
I bet, nigga.
all right.
All players fuck up.
Come with me, Smitty with the word.
Yeah. I fucking.
He said, here she go.
Here you go.
Who is this?
This bitch got pork with her.
He said,
This bitch got pork.
This bitch got a make bikini. I want this bitch. Did I say this bitch?
What is up? Is you trying to kill me? Somebody
I
asked
said,
me.
you trying to kill me? You ain't this bitch.
I was trying to feed me some pork, bro.
Oh, trying to
Brother.
feed me some pork.
You
What are you doing?
You brought this nigga the CEO of Jack Wings.
Made me kill a motherfucker.
Oh, man.
And, dead ass after Floyd Mayweather some shit.
I mean, shit, y'all want to talk about that? Did either y'all see it?
I ain't see that shit, but shit, it was.
I saw
trending
that
and
shit, bro.
How was it?
I'm going to read that.
Very lackluster, but I guess since this is just for a bag, you know, it's gonna be like that. You know, he gonna let Jake Paul go the whole 8 rounds. Like there was a slight moment where he knocked him out, but he held him while he was like knocked out, but he got him back up, and then he just kept giving him the hands.
Yeah, that's what people have said.
Bro, that nigga was winning after the 3rd round, bro.
Who, Floyd?
No, Jake.
So he was winning?
No, I mean Logan. My bad. No, he was winded.
Oh.
Like that nigga, like bro, that nigga was like slumping over him to catch a breath, bro.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You fighting a real
Bro.
professional dude that went 50-0. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
Floyd literally just had a smile on his face the whole entire fight, bro.
But I mean, yeah, because he knew, like, I mean, like he said, he like, what'd he say? Because I seen his post press conference. He was like, "I'm the best at legal bank robbing." He was like, if I got the chance to pull a heist, if I got the chance to pull a robbery, he said, why would I not do it? He said, if y'all don't want to see me do these exhibitions, don't watch them. He's like, don't come to them. Don't buy the pay-per-views. But y'all buying them. And I'm making $10 million off the fight alone. And then that's before the pay-per-view stuff.
Yup.
Before you get the back end.
That's before you even get in that ring, boy.
Yeah, that's before the back end. So it's like,
Did you see before the fight that nigga was at after the conference when they were at the Versace house? He went. I don't know if there's a strip club in the Versace house or he went to a strip club next to it.
The Versace mansion just big like that. It'd be hoes all through there.
Oh, okay, yeah, like they were all on poles and shit, and that nigga lined up like I think it was it's like I think it was like 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, and like just went down the rack and just like got them all in one, bro, and just threw them bitches. And just was just throwing them bitches, bro.
Yeah. Nah, bitch, no, they gonna make some money fucking with Floyd.
And I was like, God damn.
Anybody
that nigga did that shit, watched them dance, then walked off. I mean,
I
was like, God
the
damn,
thing I
bro.
seen people was like, Floyd chose money over legacy. And the only thing I say is like, yeah, I think it's easy to look at it like that. And I think that because it's so easy to look at it like that, that's not necessarily the case, right? I think that his legacy has allowed him to make the money that he able to make now. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it don't matter if.
Oh, definitely.
You feel me? If Floyd fighting Floyd could fight a nigga off the street tomorrow, bro. A random ass nigga that we don't know.
Yep.
The fact that that's happening, we gonna sit in and watch it, bro. It don't fucking matter, like.
You definitely wrong, bro. And that's what's crazy is
and he can still sell a fight, like.
It was just funny, like, because obviously Jake Paul, Logan talks all the shit to anybody he fights before the fight.
That's what boxers do, though. That's what I was gonna say too with that. Like, that's low key would make me say Shorty is low key, like Shorty low key, really a boxer or some shit. I ain't gonna lie, he know how to sell a fucking fight, like boxing. Bro.
Oh, Logan.
Yeah, bro. Boxing, bro. Boxing is all theatrics and dramatics, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm learning about it, right? Because before the fight, they be, ooh, I'm gonna eat this heart out. I'm gonna kill him. Blah 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 blah. Then when the fight over, he was a good fighter.
Yep.
Take a lot of
That's Logan was like, bro, it was just crazy to be in the ring with Floyd. Like I've been watching him all my life. Like he's one of my heroes and shit like that. Like I was like, nigga, oh my god, okay.
Ooh, this and that. Even Floyd and what's his name? Conor McGregor after they fought, they was all lovey. You know what I'm saying? So
Jake is now taunting Conor actually right now.
I'm saying, of course he is. You got it. That's how you sell the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you poke somebody, you keep poking publicly.
Who do y'all think will win that?
What, Jake and Conor?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. Like,
what?
I don't know. Jake can fight.
Better than Conor McGregor?
You talking about boxing?
Jake?
Yeah, nigga.
Like, Conor's not a boxer.
That don't matter. He has more combat experience than Jake does.
Just fought.
No, that's Logan. Jake's the younger brother.
Logan fought Mayweather.
Who knocked out Nate Robinson?
Yeah, and that's what. And he fought Nate.
Yeah.
No,
Jake knocked out.
Jake fought Nate and Logan
okay,
fought
okay.
and Logan fought
That's
Nate.
the one who knocked out
Jake
Nate.
fought Nate. Okay, then.
But that's not Conor though.
Well, I didn't see, but I didn't see.
Conor would knock the fuck out of Nate too.
Hold on. Do you know who Jake trained? You know who he trained with?
Who Jake trained with?
Yeah.
I think it. Fuck. It wasn't the dude that was calling fucking Logan the champ, nigga. It was in
With a UFC coach though.
No.
Or in a UFC gym.
He be training with like Zab Judah and niggas like that, bro. Like Zab Judah is that nigga from Brooklyn. You feel me? Like that nigga. Like he said himself. He was like before you fight, you could look at show. He was on Vlad TV talking about it. He was like, nah. He's like, I seen him in that work, and he's like, nah. Like you feel me? He like, nah. He's a actual boxer, bro. Like motherfuckers just get the YouTube shit fucked up about him. And I don't fuck with the nigga anyway. He white as hell. YouTube rap, doing all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? You had 6ix9ine, interview 6ix9ine, like. But I ain't gonna hate on the nigga either, bro. Like the nigga can throw them bitches, bro.
I'm not hating on him either. I will also admit he got some hands, but I'm not saying better than Conor McGregor.
Bro, Conor McGregor is not like Conor McGregor's a great UFC fighter. When he got in that boxing ring with Floyd, bro, it was a total difference.
I mean, well, yeah, obviously because he's going the most top ranked welterweights in the world. Duh, yeah, but like if he would have went against anybody else that was an undercard, that he wouldn't have done that bad as him going against Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my God, you don't understand the difference between combats. It's like a nigga.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a nigga do Aikido versus Jiu-Jitsu. It's not the same fucking thing. If you fight in a certain style, it's not the same, bro. Just because you do UFC,
nobody
boxing. A nigga that's been boxing the whole time and training, bro, gonna fuck fucking.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's the same. I'm just saying that he has more hand-to-hand combat and training than Jake Paul does.
Jake Paul been training for years at this shit. What do you mean?
Conor McGregor's been in the UFC for the past almost 20 years, hasn't he?
And what I'm saying is this: is UFC hand-to-hand combat and boxing hand-to-hand combat is totally different. When you
I'm not disagreeing saying they're totally different. I'm just saying he has more hand-to-hand combat when it comes to using your hands in a combat sport than Jake Paul does.
Not like boxing is. Boxing is different. Boxing is different than
UFC. I'm agreeing with you saying that boxing is different, but I'm just saying Jake's only been boxing for the past 2-3 years.
How long do you think he's been training?
Oh, not that long. He even said he's only been training for 2 to 3 years. He hasn't. He's been gloating about him not boxing at all for that long or training.
Fight, bro. You think a nigga?
He's even said in his own YouTube channels, videos on his own YouTube channel. Bro, he talks about him not being in boxing for only like 2 years.
Fight, bro.
Not even him being in a fight. I'm talking about him just making YouTube videos.
Cool. What I'm saying is this: I guarantee you, bro, a nigga just ain't jumping out the window doing none of this shit, bro. And especially as good as he is, bro, as talented as he is, but his jabs, everything is right, bro. Real boxers, when they see this man, they talk about him, bro. They talk about like a real boxer. When real boxers saw Conor McGregor and they talked about that fight, it was no.
Has Jake went against a real boxer besides Nate Robinson?
What are you talking about? Nate Robinson is not a real boxer.
Has he went against a real boxer besides Nate Robinson? Besides another?
Floyd.
I'm talking about Jake, not Logan.
Who just fought? So them two different niggas.
I'm talking about the younger brother.
It even matter. Outside of that, based off of eyewitness account from Jab Judah, who was a fucking world professional boxer, who's won multiple titles, and other people that have spoken on that boy's train. They watch him train. He trains with real professional boxers, bro. He really do this shit, bro.
Like, well, wouldn't that also be to sell the fight too? Him just saying all that stuff?
He didn't say that. These is other people saying that. Jab Judah has no reason to sell a fight for Jake.
He's his trainer.
Zab Judah's not his trainer.
Didn't you just said he
trains with him? Like, do you not get that?
Oh, I thought you said he was his trainer.
No, I said, do you know who he trains with? Like,
so who's Jake Paul's trainer?
This is the circle he goes through. I don't know specific. I'm sorry. The circles he go through, right? Whoever his trainer is, what I'm saying is this: the circles he connected with is real boxing people that have watched him from a real.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. Well, if he's training with real boxers, yeah, I want to know who's his trainer.
All that combat shit, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Is that okay? Cool. We've been seeing him for the past 2 years or whatever like that, do his thing. Beyond that, bro, under the surface, what we didn't see.
Hasn't only boxed like 2 people. He's only boxed like, and we're talking about Jake, not Logan. I was saying Jake has only boxed like 3 people, and none of them are real boxers.
Again, I don't think you understand what I'm saying, bro. His public fights and what we've seen, right? We talking about the hours in the gym when he's actually working on his craft. He's actually working on this shit he's actually working on a boxer. When you see his body, the way he cut, he's working on that, bro. He's not getting ready a month or 2 before the fight, bro. He's working every day boxing and training. I'm
not saying he's working a month or 2 before the fight. I didn't say that at all.
No. I never said you say that. What I'm saying is this, bro. Like, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, is that he's putting in the time.
I never said he wasn't putting in the time. What did I?
No. I'm telling you, I'm not saying what you're not saying. I'm saying what I'm saying is that he's putting in the time. Yeah. Therefore, by him putting in the time like that, over time, with how many years like that, Conor McGregor don't put in that type of time in boxing. Conor McGregor don't put in that type of time in boxing. He don't.
Until I see Jake Paul go against an actual boxer who actually knows what that nigga is doing in the ring, I'm not going to have an opinion about that.
What's going on in the ring. That's what I'm saying, bro. Conor McGregor don't understand boxing. He's not a boxer. Like, that's what I'm saying. Even just because he fights, even if he fought Conor McGregor, that don't mean, he didn't fight a real boxer. He fought a UFC fighter, which ain't shit but a glorified street fighting, cage fighting, all that other shit, bro. Conor McGregor don't know what's going on in the boxing, the way niggas move, bro. It's certain movements and the way you move around a person, the way you position your shoulder, the way.
So you're saying that Nate Robinson would be Conor McGregor?
Come on, huh?
So you're saying Nate Robinson would be Conor McGregor?
I never said that.
I'm asking you.
No, you said so. You saying? I never say. I'm not saying.
Well, I'm asking you then.
Do I think that?
Yes.
You asked me, do I think that?
Yes.
No, I don't think that.
Okay.
Nate Robinson can't fight. Nate Robinson has no technique. When he went in swinging, first of all, Nate Robinson ran in like this fighting, first of all, right? He had no stance, which is why which made the fight so easy for Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? And that's what also showed that Jake Paul really know what the fuck he's doing because he kept his composure and hell, bro. Nate Robinson.
I wanna see it. Do you know can you look up for me all the people that Jake Paul's went against?
He really didn't fucking
because he fought 2 YouTubers and Nate, right?
I know somebody fought a KSI nigga.
Yeah,
that was Logan.
He fought Annie's son Gibb, but his name they just call him Gibb.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a YouTuber.
He beat him in a knockout.
Okay.
And then he fought
a nigga who don't know how to box at all. Okay.
He beat him. He beat him in a TKO, and then he fought Nate Robinson and beat.
So only 2 fights then.
You naming another nigga that don't know how to box up in a fight. Conor McGregor don't know how to box.
And then he's fought another nigga who is a actually an MMA and welterweight fighter. Like
that's one of the other niggas he fought.
The champion, yeah. And pause, bone, yada yada yada.
When was that?
April 17th, and he beat him in a TKO. Jake Paul beat him in a TKO.
Wait, what?
I know. Go ahead, get your Googles going. Type your fingers. I know.
Yeah,
he wrong, y'all. Type your fingers.
Go ahead. After back and forth social media was announced on December 22nd, 2020, that Paul
and I don't like this nigga.
opponent would be.
This has nothing to
the
do with me
former-
liking him or not.
The former
No, I'm saying for me,
Bellator,
I'm not going as
MMA,
hard for
and one welterweight champion Ben Askren on March 28th, 2021 in Los Angeles. After Askren accepted Paul's challenge, rumors proposed that on March 28th in L.A. Oh yeah, that's
Who was the MMA fighter he fought?
His name is hold on, Paul. Or, I keep saying that Ben Askren. Askren. Yeah, fight will be held on April 17th in Atlanta. Paul defeated
That's my birthday. I
Askren via
remember that too.
TKO at 1 minute and 59 seconds in round 1. The event made $145 million on pay-per-view.
Fuck yeah. How much it make?
145.
145 million.
When did he knock him out?
1 minute and 59 seconds in the
Wow.
first round.
So
All right,
5 seconds.
And this dude was a champion fighter.
I'm just saying this, bro. Like a nigga like Jake Paul, even other nigga, bro. But what they doing, bro? Even other fighters, bro. There's a reason why other fighters like they want to fight them. One, the bag that come with it is ridiculous. But like it's a worthy fight. Niggas not saying tell Nate Robinson box me next. Niggas not saying tell whoever though. You feel me? Like come on, bro. Like he get kind of that business, bro. He really know what he doing with this shit.
And he's gonna fight Tyrone Woodley too.
I think that's the one. That's not. No, his brother fighting somebody else. But yeah, I
I'll
did
look
see
him
that.
up too,
Yeah.
But yeah, he
No, you good. But on phone.
back before the fight where he fought the former champion dude, backstage, another fighter was mocking him for his lack of experience, and then then he knocked out the former champion and then called out Tyrone Woodley for telling this nigga that he can't fight. Bro, I feel where you're coming from, but after reading the stats, I gotta go with even.
Like, I'm not.
All right, I
because
mean,
McGregor
if
is
that fight really do happen,
yeah,
I will be surprised.
McGregor is a Muay Thai fighter. McGregor.
What? No, I mean, like, hey, I said that. Like, I don't think that because. You know, like that nigga's been using his hands for a long time. Like, I mean, but hey,
that's just showing. He just fought a nigga that uses.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but all right, like if it does happen, that's gonna be some crazy shit to see.
McGregor hasn't oftentimes been put into a fight where he had to fight a straight up stand up nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
And so like, and he got to fight. He got to fight.
Legs. You can't flip a nigga over.
He got to fight.
I mean, obviously.
He got to fight. What's the name?
I'm saying you saying it like
Mayweather.
But I was just saying, but like that when they talk a lot about Conor's style and how he moves, they mainly talk about his hand movement.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He's fought Mayweather, but Mayweather's more the defensive type. You know. So, but now when you put him against Jake Paul is more loose and more. He's willing to go in and attack. But Jake Paul is also a little bigger than McGregor is.
Exactly.
Like I just looked at
that
picture.
I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong about that. Yeah, no, yeah, obviously. Yeah, sorry.
But like but Conor McGregor is a primary Muay Thai like specialist. So though he can't throw kicks, Muay Thai is Brazilian kickboxing. Mm-hmm. So like shit, obviously. Them niggas kill each other. Like in a professional sport, them niggas will literally fight until the other nigga's dead.
Yeah.
So he does have that experience in that stand up game. So, but the thing is, he's not fight. Like I have to go back and look up McGregor's history because McGregor is also notorious for knocking niggas out in the first round.
No, I'm not saying he don't.
I'm saying is though, like I don't think McGregor actually like if you put him in just a stand up fight with just his fist against Jake Paul, I don't think McGregor walks out with the win.
Oh.
Like if you put them in a UFC fight, McGregor gonna win. But if
and it's crazy because like honestly when it comes to UFC, I wish he would have done UFC because they have wrestling backgrounds and they were championship wrestlers in high school and Jake's first year of college.
Cool or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? The thing about it is like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just want to see the grappling. I just want to see how good his grappling is.
Who, Jake's?
Yeah, both of them actually see when it comes to their ground game and seeing how good they can be in octagon. I would have rather have seen that honestly.
I guess.
Logan
I prefer to
Paul
see
only
a
got
box.
one.
Because if they could bring that championship wrestling to the octagon, then that'd be fucking crazy. Because that's what Nurmagomedov did. That nigga was primarily like expert in grappling and shit, and that's how he got Conor McGregor out.
I mean, it's cool, but like, I don't know. It's something a little bit more poetic about watching people box.
No, you definitely not wrong about that. You obviously are definitely not wrong about that. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's something a little bit more.
I was low key waiting for fucking Floyd to just get one of them haymaker rights off, boy. Oh my
But
god.
That's the thing too about the
Like,
fight too. Like
that-
Floyd has been known as the dude who what. Though that's another thing too, right? What I be realizing, like, because I'm not sitting there saying I watch boxing, but I pay attention to shit.
Mm.
Like Floyd,
I watched it a
bro,
little bit.
he ain't ever really been talked about as like, and even when he was fighting, he was always talked about. He don't really knock niggas out like.
No,
that.
yeah, I was saying that to
Decision.
people. I was saying that to people in the comments. Yeah, that's why I would.
Floyd always been known as a nigga who don't get touched.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like
He always wins, but he always wins by card. Yeah.
Yeah, he won at the
So
end
it's
of the
like-
fight.
Yeah,
He didn't
that's
get
why
it.
I didn't really give a
Like,
fuck
niggas
about
been
seeing a
saying-
knockout or nothing like that. I really
But
can't.
Niggas been saying his whole career. That's why I get him too. He like, if y'all want to watch an exhibition, don't watch it because
Mm-hmm.
they said his whole career when he was fighting real motherfuckers, Floyd fights boring as hell. But y'all was still buying the fights.
Yep,
So
yeah.
what the fuck? So you think he gonna take an exhibition and really make this bitch excited? Like, come on, bro. Like against fucking Jake Paul like that, bro. But even then though, he's still not gonna go like a bitch because he's seen shit. The nigga might knock me out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so boom, you gotta like boom, and then like guarantee you. And that's another thing too. How you know a nigga like Jake Paul will beat a nigga like Conor McGregor? Because a nigga like Floyd, when he even took the fight, bro, like niggas think Floyd not thinking about his legacy.
You mean
Floyd,
Logan? My bad. You mean Logan when it comes to Floyd?
Who did he just fight?
Logan. Logan was the one that fought Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd fought Logan.
Yeah,
Either way,
Logan's
put
the older
niggas
brother.
In the same position. It don't fucking matter, right? Put the niggas in the same spotlight or whatever, right? Regardless where it go, big name fighters wouldn't take fights with them niggas if they thought they was just goofies like that. Because when they first get into it and they seen they was like, man, what the fuck? Okay, now they seeing them niggas knocking niggas out. They winning some fights. Okay, they beating up black people. It's like, all right, boom. Then they get into it with them. They like, oh shit, these niggas got a little something, a little go to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why. And then it's a reason why too, because a nigga like Floyd know you take this fight with Jake Paul, bro. All that shit do is just up Jake Paul's profile. Now he's fought Floyd Mayweather. So now
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I already know. Yeah, I was.
That's like
But I'm
That is
saying,
true as fuck. That is true as
You would
fuck.
want that to happen for this nigga if you thought that this nigga really had a chance to go somewhere.
No,
If
true,
that's
yeah.
the case, I would never be one on my resume that I fought this trash ass
Right,
nigga.
exactly.
You know
That'd
what I'm
be like
saying?
a YouTube rapper trying to battle like J. Cole or Kendrick or something like that.
No, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
right.
the only reason they entertain the beef is because, you know what, I think you kind of got some go. Let's go ahead and see what you got then.
No, yeah, that's what I
But
said.
if you ain't got no
Like
go at all, it's like,
when it, because like when it came to the
and
fight,
the reason why he
like
fought Conor, reason why I'm not gonna talk about, but the reason
Oh,
why
no,
Floyd
you-
fought Conor was because the bag was so big and then
Yeah, that bag was-
and the
they
status
each
of
made
the
like
track.
500
You bring
million
in-
from
you bring
that
in-
shit,
you bring
boy.
in a crossover between
Oh my
two different types of sports, two same fighters, whatever that. But UFC and boxing, you bring those words together and make more sense. Best believe if Conor McGregor was like a Jake Paul type nigga, he wouldn't have fought that nigga, bro. And Conor do got to do his shit in the octagon or whatever like that. You feel me? But
that's true.
come on, bro. You see a nigga and gave Conor a fight since. Ain't nobody knocking on his door to fight him since. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Niggas
In
still
boxing,
wanna
but I swear, I wasn't his last fight the beginning of this year.
fight. UFC is his home, bro. I'm saying that's like
No, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like wasn't his last UFC fight the beginning of this year?
I don't know, but they obviously gonna always want him in UFC.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
No, I'm saying
in boxing,
I'm
no,
saying
yeah,
in
no,
a fight,
yeah,
in
no,
a fight,
yeah.
in boxing. When I
In
say
boxing,
fight, I'm
no,
talking about
yeah,
boxing. Like
yeah.
it's a reason why, like,
Yeah, no.
like no matter what, nobody was like, damn, this nigga kind of got some potential. Let's keep on getting a man there. He might need to switch sports. No, that's even from my point even more. Take your ass back to UFC. Have one last, let your last fight be there. Because if your last, because he had retired before this Floyd shit. That's why he did the boxing shit. If your last fight is this boxing shit, you gonna look bad. You feel me? So,
Yeah, that's true.
but that shit cut down to it. But
Yeah, it's
I
crazy
seen
because I
Stephen A.
remember when he
Smith-
came out of retirement for the Nurmagomedov fight. That shit, and he got that was funny to see.
yeah, I seen Stephen A. Smith say this shit was bad for boxing. I don't know though. Like, 'cause
It definitely is drawing a lot more people to the sport of it. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
the world we live in, I feel like now is that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit get brought attention to,
Mm.
and a lot of people, I mean, it ain't even new now, but just a lot of people just get introduced to shit through weird back alleyways, you know what I'm saying?
No lie, yeah.
And so a lot of people now gonna be real tuned in for boxing, and we only want to see the big fight, but it's always been like that. Niggas only want to see the big fight, bro. Like,
So
I feel like it's been like that, both like boxing and basketball. Like basketball's going like back up like fucking crazy
Mayweather
because everybody wants to do it.
for the fight,
today.
right? Logan Paul for the fight. Was it 50K?
But like they get a back here.
Right. Logan Paul made $10 million.
Yeah, I saw that in a post on Facebook.
And Mayweather made $50 million.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The back here.
They made more. It's funny because like that McGregor and Floyd fight, they each made 100.
Like 60 million.
Yeah.
Like, cool, man.
They each made 100 off that shit, boy. Off that Floyd, off the McGregor shit.
Them two versus.
I mean, shit, like motherfuckers say, you're like it, shit, don't watch it. I didn't watch it, but you feel me?
Me neither. Yeah,
So.
I hadn't seen it.
But hey,
I didn't even see the first fight. Jake versus
KSI.
Nate. Yeah, Nate. I didn't see.
Oh,
that
Jake. Oh, Jake and we watched that because Devin bought it.
that shit was on. I started trending on Twitter. Nate Robinson got knocked out. I remember motherfuckers like, what
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
what I seen the highlight of him getting knocked out. That was it.
And the nigga topped on that bitch. It's like, yo, ain't no way it is. Like,
You think Jake would call out Ryan Garcia? Fucking Speedy Claxton, boy.
Yeah,
Fucking damn,
Ali,
boy.
Me and call out anybody and shit. They asked him who
Ryan will destroy that nigga, boy. Ryan, that nigga Speedy Claxton, boy. That nigga, god damn.
Anime nigga.
Like
There's
Ryan Megalo boxing.
There's this black dude who like his whole like identity and everything in the UFC is based around his love for anime.
Oh, I saw you.
He even learned martial arts styles in his favorite animes and stuff.
When
like
he went
that.
to China, yeah, that's what he learned.
This
Yeah.
nigga is like 16-1. Like it's
This big ass
like,
white dude beat his ass. That shit was
was
fucking crazy. He
He's
went up a
like-
weight class and got his ass beat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he.
Nothing
is
wrong
a
with
good-
losing shit. Chad Johnson got his ass, he
It's
ain't
just
knocked out last night.
the way that he's technical with a lot of his evades, blocks, and attacks and shit. It's low key. That shit really ain't gonna matter to a nigga that's like 3 times the size as you and shit. When you're trying to like, especially do all these like.
At first, because like there's plenty of ways to beat niggas bigger than you being.
I mean, well, no, yeah, but like the way that he does it, like I've seen in all the fights, and when it went to that huge ass nigga, and I saw that fight,
Right.
that shit was not working. That shit was not working. That nigga dropped his. That nigga dropped his ass.
If you little fight a big nigga, you gotta stay moving.
Exactly, yeah.
And then like,
And that's what he usually does. It's just the tactics like he was using with a big tank nigga like that. Most of them ain't really gonna work. Like
Yeah, well, the thing is that as soon as that big nigga hits you one time, it's
that, yeah. He got cracked a few times, and I was like, God damn, like this. Because that nigga was just swinging them bitches. Some of them was that. Boy, that was like, God damn. And there's a big white boy. Like, God damn, bro. But like, yeah.
But yeah, what's called that nigga Chad?
But you were not wrong though. You were not wrong.
What's his name? Chad Ochocinco. He fought last night too though. I seen
That fight wasn't bad. I saw that too.
Yeah, that fight was.
That was not bad.
Good. He ended up getting knocked down and shit by his mans or whatever. But
He had good technique. He at least, like he kept a nice flow with it. This shit at least.
he was surprised as hell when dude knocked his ass out though. He ain't knocked him out. He got knocked down. But still,
Yeah.
he was like, what the fuck? He got up like. He thought the fight was over. Like, nah, nigga, you still out here.
Oh my god, bro, that shit was funny, bro.
That shit funny as fuck.
Oh my god, because who said they were gonna fucking box? Cause like that's what I'm saying. When it comes to basketball and boxing, like a lot of like YouTubers and content creators are going towards a lot of those two things I've been seeing right now.
Well, I mean, basketball is a universal thing.
Oh yeah. And that's what like it's just
ask any
it's just
black
like
kid, any kid what they want to be when they grow up. Every kid want to go to.
I guess I'm just saying
you know
like 2K.
what I'm
I guess
saying?
like the 2K community has blown. But
and play ball. I'll go to the league and probably
yes.
Every nigga
And a practice team, bro. Yes. Like just like seeing like all these content creators like wanting to like play more basketball and even like venturing into like 2K and shit like that is actually pretty cool.
Saying, though. Like, it's
yeah.
That shit, like that makes sense though. Like just because the boxing is a little bit weird to me. Just because it's like when it's not even weird to me. Then I take that back.
I low key, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm not gonna say that he was like the first YouTuber to box a nigga like. But the first like boxing match I saw was when it came to YouTubers was DDG and Pretty Boy Fredo.
I mean, yeah. And then before that, Soulja Boy was trying to box a nigga.
Oh, Chris Brown, yeah, that shit was crazy, yeah.
Dog was trying to box Lil Durk, I think. Or
I guess out of the music celebrities. Yeah. Yeah, when I saw the YouTubers, I was like, God damn, DDG boxing Pretty Boy Fredo. Fuck. And then it kept going and going and going and going. And I was like, God damn.
Need the attention, shit.
Yeah, no lie.
But what I was gonna say, the thing about boxing though, and that's what it's like, it's not surprising. If you think about it, bro, boxing is the most exciting sport
Yeah.
there is. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is like if we on the street,
I'm not lying, I definitely agree with you.
if we on the street and there's 4 corners, and on one corner is 2 niggas playing basketball, on the next corner is 2 niggas playing football. On the basketball corner, a nigga just dunked a nigga. On the other corner, a nigga just hit a raw ass juke move. Another corner, it's a motherfucker playing tennis. On another corner, it's 2 random niggas you don't know fighting. And matter of fact, the tennis players is Venus and Serena. The basketball niggas is Kobe and LeBron. And the football niggas is Barry
what the
Sanders
what?
and Tom Brady. Fuck you talking about? But it's still
Hey,
2
low
niggas
key,
fighting. But it's 2 niggas fighting. Bro,
Why
you
did
gonna look at them
no?
niggas
You
fighting.
right? Yeah. Why did 2 niggas fight? I'm a low key look at Serena.
You gonna look right.
Hey,
But
hey.
I'm saying, no
Is
matter
she
what
square?
though,
Oh, okay. Ooh,
let
okay.
all that shit be going
God
on.
damn.
Let all that shit be going on.
God
2
damn.
niggas start fighting that you don't know. 2 niggas just start fighting. Everybody and their mama gonna go. LeBron and them gonna stop playing.
No, Serena ain't gonna stop playing. Yes.
Look, be like, damn.
Bro, that's
niggas
what
fighting.
like. Did you ever see the movie Never Back Down?
I know about this shit. I ain't see it though. I remember I was watching the theater.
The first one was always my favorite because they were at like an event for the like ending of the movie and shit. It was like this big ass like fight like tournament and shit. And everybody like this dude that joined it like it was like he wanted to take out the main nigga that was in it because he like fucked with them in school and shit like that. So he like learned MMA and then got in the tournament and then was gonna work himself all the way up to that nigga. It's crazy you wanting to do that and then your first match is that nigga. Cause that's what they fucked that up. They fucked it up in the beginning.
His first match was that nigga, and then his last match was that nigga.
Yeah.
Sounds like a movie.
Because they got the names mixed up in the 2 beginnings. They were like they said a different Tyler name instead of that nigga. So and because he's the main card person that everyone wants to fight. So like
I can't lie to like the movie was corny as shit, and so was the second one. But like yeah,
I just like seeing the styles play out.
And
Like
that, there'd be a lot of shows
Bad
like that,
setup,
even animes and stuff that be corny as fuck. But like sometimes the fights be worth it.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, like I can't lie.
Bro, when that nigga
but,
knocked
like,
that football
the
player out, bro.
Movie fights excite you like that?
Yeah.
I'm
a really big fan
not
of.
all of them. Some
Yeah,
of them.
well, yeah.
Because like it like sometimes for me it depends on how it goes with the story, and like even though it's corny, it can still be cool.
Like, have you
Because,
seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
You remember the fighting in Fight Club?
Yeah.
No, you don't talk about Fight Club.
I don't watch Fight Club though for the fighting. It's
But that's what I was gonna say.
That's what
I don't remember no fighting really in that fucking movie. But that movie raw as hell.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is wrong.
Even like $1 Million Baby and
But
shit
see,
like that. I just remember her
right,
ass falling on that thing and dying.
But see, that's the thing.
I wanna ask him that
fucking
question.
Never Back Down.
Bro.
Never Back
The
Down.
second one was your fight. That's Michael got white.
I remember like.
If it ain't Black Dynamite, I just want to see him fuck hoes.
Yeah. But
God,
Never
with
Back
that
Down.
numbchuck, nigga, goddamn.
The story is like.
It was a kid, like it was a kid who lost his dad in a car accident, so he was all depressed and mad about it. The nigga was getting fights in high school. Yeah, bro, yeah. So like the nigga getting in fights in high school. The nigga got into his last school that he went to, and he was on the football team. Some nigga made a joke about his dad dying with him and shit like that.
But like,
he was like,
I've never seen a nigga
bro,
throw a punch in a movie and been like, damn, or fight.
that first
like,
punch in that, bro,
But
when
that's
he
what I'm
hit
saying.
that nigga.
The way
Oh
that-
But
god.
like, you know it's fake though.
Oh yeah, but like
but
just hearing that
the
shit.
thing
man,
is, like,
emotionally, that shit-
the-
But that's what I'm saying though. You know that's that's a
it's
processed
fake.
sound.
It
Like,
is.
Did you watch Stomp the Yard when Chris Brown got
No,
shot?
it's fake, but the thing is,
see, that's different.
No!
No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
it's fake. But the thing about those simple movies like that is a lot of times they'll do simple things. Whereas like some of the things that he did, you could actually do in a fight and it would work. Like especially if you're better than the person that you're fighting.
Yeah.
Because that's what in that first fight, that's what he did. He showed his level of difference. Because the dude who moved in, his dad died, football player, he was just like a street fighter.
That nigga was throwing the wildest
Yeah.
haymakers I've seen in my life.
But the other dude was a rich dude from L.A.
His
lived
dad
on
was
the
a
beach and
UFC
stuff
fighter,
Like that. His
and,
dad
like,
was a fighter, and the
yeah.
whole culture at everybody he knew was into fighting.
Yep.
So, and he had been since he was like 6 years old. They show like flashbacks and shit.
Yep.
Him being a fighter. So this nigga come in because he think he about to get this
That boy
bitch
Tyler.
he been flirting with at school and all day. So she invite him to the party or whatever. Cause he famous on YouTube for beating a nigga up on the football field.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everybody at the
Which
school
was so
knows
weird
him.
how you just gonna
So
find
her-
a random
her
video like that
boyfriend-
and just
her
be like,
boyfriend won
beat his
well,
ass.
the video went viral. That's
oh,
why.
okay, wait, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So her boyfriend,
'Cause he knocked the fuck out
find
that nigga, boy.
he coming to the school and now he want to fight him. So they set him up. She flirting with him all day. Invite the nigga to the party or whatever. He get to this.
And he got
big-ass
no
beach
homies
house
at the
and
school. He had a
everything,
new
you
school,
know?
my nigga. At
Right,
a brand new
Don't
school.
know nobody. And this nigga who trying to fight him acting like his friend,
Showing
Right?
him
And
around
like,
the house
yo,
and
yo,
shit.
this the such and
Like,
such, 'cause
oh
it's
my
his
god,
friend
that was
and
so
it's his
bold.
party.
That shit was
So
bogus as fuck.
He that nigga. He the A1
Yup.
nigga around there. So everybody, he yada yada, showing bitches kissing in the jacuzzi and shit. And this nigga get outside, take his shirt off, and he go.
That boy
So
was
you
ripped.
know, he's like-
I'm trying to get
with
that
the gloves
nigga
on
body,
and
bro.
shit.
That nigga was
And
ripped
the
as
thing-
fuck.
and the thing
That,
was, though,
bro.
'cause I seen this shit happen. This nigga
boy.
came up on him, and
bro.
football player nigga going,
Haymaker and like
and
a
this
dumb
nigga
boy.
like, okay.
Trying to give him boxing
then
quotes and all that
literally,
shit,
like
like-
dodge it, but like he's seeing you in a fight. You could see that shit when a nigga
Yeah.
is like not paying attention, like, and you know how to fight. You see your openings, like, and it may not be as dramatic as
Yeah.
the movie, but like if a nigga come and swing at me like that, I'm like, okay, nigga, like, yeah, it's, oh yeah.
I've had one
that
instance like that, and
may
that shit
not-
blew
may
my
not-
mind
that
low
may
key
not
when it
really
worked.
Take you, but you not now. You know I'm not fucking with you, nigga. I'm not. You can do whatever you about to do, but I'm about to take my time, and you gonna swing, and I'm gonna ha ha, okay.
I remember when I did the
You know, I'm not
taquito
worried
throw,
about
and
it.
that
I
shit
know
was
you about to waste
disgusting.
all your energy, hit you in the gut 3 times, and you gonna be done. You know what I mean? And that's what that nigga did. Like, this nigga swinging, and he said, yeah, that street shit that you do, that shit is cool and everything, but here, we're professionals. So you gotta mix it up a little bit. And that shit was so smooth.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Because I can't lie, that's some shit I would say to a nigga in a fight. Like, oh yeah,
Oh
that
my
shit that
God.
you be doing, that's cool as fuck, but I do this shit. So let me, you gonna have to do some shit. He gonna swing at me, and I'm a ha.
that
shit, bro. Like, and this nigga be like,
And just seeing his attitude when it
like-
comes to him fighting, and like when it's because he's the type of person that he doesn't fight if they're like, well, like he'll fight you if we're by ourselves just to beat your ass if you try me, but I'm not gonna fight you like that unless there's a crowd around me for me to talk my
But,
shit.
so
Like
so
that shit
as
is funny.
You see a nigga walk into the field, right, and he about to fight, and you know, with one of your niggas who you know is a hitter, and this nigga start doing a bunch of back flips and front flips and shit like that, and start doing all this shit, whatever. What you think gonna happen when in that fight?
You don't get shot.
Right?
And I don't even blame this nigga, bro. Like if you do more shit than I do, I'm sure you.
I'm saying, why you flipping? You gonna
Right,
get shot.
right. Literally in the
You're not getting
movie,
shot because you flipping. You get shot in this real life. nigga.
Right.
I
But bro,
I
that's
like
what I'm
fighting
saying,
too,
though.
but I feel that.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't
In
care
the
about fighting
movie,
niggas no
They
more.
get into this fight where this nigga flipping and everything. He doing all of this shit, and the nigga just literally looking at this nigga, watching this nigga flip.
Oh,
And
it was a dude who knew capoeira,
Right,
and he was
then-
doing
but
all
they're
the
in
fancy.
tournament and stuff
He's
like
not
that.
doing any fighting moves. He's just doing flips
Right.
and tricks and shit like
but
that.
they in the
This
tournament, but
disrespecting
that's-
capoeira like
but
a
that's what I'm
bitch.
saying, though. Like the ideas in the movie were super fucking basic because literally this nigga just watching this nigga flip, just smiling. He like, and this nigga go and hit a front flip, and as soon as he hit the front flip, nigga clear this nigga, just slay this nigga out before the fight even. Ding ding.
Bro, this nigga did a
Clear this
handstand
nigga
and
right
like
in the face.
spun,
Clear
and
this
then
nigga.
like front palmed out of it, and as he rose up from it, a fist just
Cleared
bit that
that
nigga.
nigga.
And he
In
literally,
a
as
real-
he flipped forward,
Bro,
back to the ground.
in a
Like
real
that's
fight, if it were on the street or sanctioned, that's the same shit I would do. Like if I got a gun, I'm gonna shoot this nigga. I'm just gonna take
Oh,
this
yeah.
nigga out straight. But this is a sanctioned fight. I'm not gonna give you the time to do all of that little shit and everything. I'm about to
He wasn't a real. That
you
wasn't even a
warming
real
up. You
capoeira
need all
fighter,
your
bro. He
chopper
was
and shit to get your
disrespecting.
shit. I'm about to punch you in your face right before you get
The
it.
thing that be tweaking me out though be like in the movies, like they be doing all that little shit, and then the people be sitting there like cheering and shit for this shit. Like, and I
It's
be
cool to
like,
see
okay.
acrobatics and shit. That's why.
In real life, that would never happen.
I mean, well,
Never.
duh, well, yeah, obviously, that's like, but when, obviously, if it's in a setting like that, that's why
I'm gonna be like, what the
luchador
fuck?
fighting is still
I'm like, this
popular.
shit corny as hell.
Like luchador fighting is literally all that fancy flipping and shit like
that
that.
Nacho Libre shit?
Yeah, bro, that's literally what fucking King does in Tekken, bro. That nigga be flipping and fucking grabbing niggas, bro. Like that's what like, yeah, bro, it still is.
But like Mexicans and
Yeah.
shit.
Tell me why Rey Mysterio and his son just won the last WrestleMania. But he hasn't won a WrestleMania in the past like 10, 15 years.
Again,
He keeps
only
getting
reason that
Rey
shit.
Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
He
That
won, he
shit-
won it with his son in a tag team match.
The only reason that shit not like.
It's just cool. It's like I've been in the wrestling since I was a kid.
I'm in
like,
too, but the thing
Rey Mysterio was my favorite nigga.
For me, wrestling again is about the show.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because you telling me he won don't mean shit. All it means is that Vince McMahon decided like finally for him to win.
Exactly.
Like, same thing with the whole Undertaker streak being broken. It was like they just finally decided to let the nigga lose, and he was like, he decided, all right, I'll let Brock Lesnar win. Like we go, all right, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what it's mainly like nostalgia shit when I see that stuff. Like I honestly know it's all fake.
But that's what ruined it though. Even on nostalgia tip though, it's like, because at one point you thought a nigga really won some shit. Now I know it's like they just decide who win and shit like that. I've been knew that obviously at a certain point.
They decided to let Kofi Kingston win the last one.
I don't care about who win or not.
Shit,
it's like
that's the only reason why Kofi Kingston won the last one. His team
like, how do I
his
cheer
team
for a
always
motherfucker
loses
to
in
win?
fights winning that shit, bro. Like so it's like fuck it, I'll give it to you.
That shit weird as hell. It's like how the fuck I'm supposed to cheer? Like damn, he finally won, but like you really didn't. They just decided like okay. But that's why I say I'm interested in the showmanship because I know what get them there is how good that they perform and the showmanship and how good they make their name and
That's what I'm saying. Rey Mysterio, bro. Seeing that father and low key, seeing that father and son 619 was like seeing Goku and Gohan hit the fucking father and son Kamehameha together.
that is raw.
See,
That shit was raw as fuck. That shit was raw as fuck.
And honestly, like, because like we talk about that shit a lot. Like, I kind of like more like a video game, so to speak. But like, I kind of see life like a video game, but like a story. You know what I mean? Like, so in a way, and that's how like I like movies in a way like that because like when it's for me, it's like like we talked about that too, like learning how to rap, like starting with freestyle. Or well, I started with freestyling, but I did like poetry and shit like that. But I became better at it because I learned how to freestyle better. And then from learning how to freestyle, I went back to writing, and then my writing was better. And then I started writing, and then my freestyling got better, and I just kept doing that. But then I applied that same mentality to like parkour and stuff like that, and like I would do shit on the street and stuff like that at first, and we do 20-foot drops and shit like that, and be like, all right, I can't be doing that shit all the time. Like, so then we went to the gym. It was like, all right, now I'm gonna try and hit double backflips and like run off the wall and do some shit and fall on my face 40 times, and then I go outside and I know I'm gonna hit that shit every time.
But that's my thing
like,
though, right? How you just went through all of that, how it took as long. That'd be the thing that just be fucking my head up sometimes. Like I know it'd be a movie. It just be how good the movie be. That's why I said Fight Club is a good movie like that. Cause it'd be like in the movies though, just like you be seeing that nigga, it take a nigga 3 days just to get good. Like, what take a nigga a month?
Hey, low key, bro, and Never Back Down 3. The reason I fucked with that is because the second one. Michael Jai White was teaching all of the different niggas like different fighting styles and shit like that.
He one of the niggas too. You're not gonna let the fighting look goofy.
Yeah,
Fight.
Yeah.
Seeing his teams is fucking crazy, bro. Like I watched a couple of his like solo movies and. Like some of his niggas are be on par with that shit.
The best
like,
fighting movies are the movies where the
and his
fake
out kicks are fucking crazy.
Choreographed, but it's real. So when they get punched in the face, they really get punched in the face.
Because they really have to act this shit out. This really has to play out.
And that's the other thing. Like a lot of Michael Jai White's
even
movies,
Creed though. Creed was raw as hell.
Right.
That was nice. I fucked with Michael B. Jordan when he did that shit. Yeah.
Right. And that Michael Jai White's team, they do all their own shit. Like a bunch of them niggas do all of their own shit. You know, so that's why I like those and those low budget movies.
I just don't like. I can't get past the bad acting or the stupid ass story.
Gotcha.
I feel you.
But Black Dynamite is my shit though. You feel me?
Did you ever watch Ninja Assassin?
No.
I'm not like.
Only fight movies I really seen. I seen.
It wasn't bad. The story wasn't bad.
Jet Li shit.
It wasn't bad at all, really. Especially when it came to like watching him do the parkour and tricking training for all the scenes and him working with the swords. That was fire.
The story is extremely regular.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
very regular. The things that
it's very
make
predictable.
It cool are the way that they build it, like the intricate like details and stuff. Like you get to see him show up in a room and
start fighting another fucking ninjas and shit.
Niggas without the lights go off, and then you see him flash and everything through and slice the nigga's throat, and the nigga go and shoot him, and this nigga duck under the bullet, and then throw a fucking hook blade at this nigga's throat, and then land in his throat, and he rip that shit out. That shit is dope. Like, you know, that shit is dope. But
it's visually appealing.
Exactly.
For me.
But that right, you know. But it's the same thing with the John Wick or like 300 and stuff like that. Like,
but again, those movies I've never sat and watched.
John Wick 1, 2, and 3 wasn't bad.
But I never said.
Well, I haven't seen 3, but 1 and 2 was fire. When my mom told me she bought John Wick's gun from the first movie, I was like, God
Bro.
damn. Yeah, that bitch $1,000, bro.
Niggas, though, that shit be hard though.
And that's what I'm saying. That's also martial art. Fucking gunslinging, like all that shit. You got to learn too. Like
that shit cold. That shit cold.
Gunsling is what they teach you in the army, which is pretty weird. That's the one thing that's fire about learning that shit.
Yeah.
They teach you all the like different ways to like shoot a person and shit once you get in close range and how to disarm and all that stuff.
I remember Wanted.
Yeah.
They was like flipping bullets and shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember watching the fucking what was the show that Mythbusters? They did that for an episode and like I was like that shit was funny.
Could they really do it?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The way how fast the bullet goes out of the barrel and how it's supposed to hit like that.
Nerf gun though.
Oh boy, what the fuck? Yes. Yeah, fuck boy.
That shit was so raw.
Yeah, no lie.
What you gonna call it though? What I finna say? Oh, but yeah, it's like I seen like Cradle to the Grave with like I think Jet Li, like the one with like Jet Li.
Mm-hmm.
Rush Hour, Jackie Chan. You maybe like
literally the Rush Hour trilogy is my favorite trilogy of all time.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
But like fucking the Rise of the Dragon Jackie Chan where he does.
Yeah, I ain't never seen them.
Bro, that's because those
and Jackie Chan the truth,
and
boy.
That's to say the difference between Jackie Chan and Jet Li because Jet Li does not do all of his stunts.
Nah,
but Jackie Chan does all of his stunts. So like there be movies where like he be running through shit and he'll fall through something or fly into a wall.
That's why he got called Police something where like he fell through like a bunch of lights and fucking his shit up.
Yeah, and that nigga almost died multiple times and he broke his arm and his hand and stuff had to be. They were like, oh, you got to be all set for this amount of time,
Mm-hmm.
and this nigga went to the hospital and then came back and then was directing his team from the sideline in a cast.
Mm-hmm. Don't play.
Yeah, bro, and then was still jumping out there. Oh yeah, I can do this.
But that was the thing that made him excited as a kid. He's like, damn, this nigga really doing this shit. Like he doing his own stunts and shit. But what you gonna call it? But that's what I was saying, though, right? I guess, but like all them things though, kind of got like another thing kind of to them. I feel like another element. They're not just strictly fighting movies and shit like that.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
the funny, maybe the story. Or
except the one. The one is all about him fighting and shit like that. But I ain't seen that since I was a kid. Three Ninjas and shit like that since I was a kid and shit like that.
Have you seen Undisputed? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Like, cause Scott Adkins is one of my favorite he's in my like top 5 of my favorite martial arts actors right now and shit like that. So he played the sergeant in Ip Man 4, and like the reason I respect that nigga's martial arts craft so much is like he has so much agility. Like when it comes to how fast that nigga moves and like that nigga doesn't stop moving, and it's like it just looks annoying at some point. Like it's like nigga slow down, like calm down, like what the fuck, like that fight against Donnie Yen, that shit was crazy, like that. Oh my god, bro.
If it is something you are ever interested in, if you're gonna watch him, you gotta watch
him and Moika break up, bro, hitting side flips, shit, bro. God damn.
Scott Adkins and
Here, I kind of want to.
Do they be fighting like 50 niggas and shit?
IP Man did that in one movie, but it wasn't like 50 people out. Well, no, okay, on IP 3 Man 3, he did like 50 people on once.
Kill Bill, did that count?
Yeah,
yeah, she actually went through actual like kata training and shit like that when she had that. Yeah.
And Quentin Tarantino, in a lot of his movies,
God,
a lot
bro.
of the people who
I just cleaned my katana today.
They really be about that shit.
They do all their own stuff.
I'm already knowing. What I was gonna say, even though with that movie though, right?
I just
cleaned my katana. The Tarantino touch on it though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Or like
that had a beautiful time.
You feel me? Like or like when her and Vivica fight in the beginning, and her daughter come in.
Yeah.
So, bro, ever since I saw that, and they talked about recently about them making another Kill Bill and making Zendaya the young girl who grew up and learned martial arts to come kill Bill because she killed her mother. Because she even said, when you get older, come look for me.
I know. Why Zendaya though?
Oh well, that's just who I saw that they put like, and she she looked like the older version, that little light skinned girl, and I was like, all right.
I would say Zendaya though because
it would be cool her being in an action movie like that.
Yeah,
to me, because I've watched her on Disney Channel.
I think if you just talk about like her brand and her image, she already is gearing towards that kind of like. She's going towards like that kind of like badass chick image, you know, like she's gonna be acting in a lot of movies and like stuff coming up where
she should be the next
she's
Spider-Man
going to
too,
have
Tom.
to be like some type of like strong image portrayed as her. So if she wants to go down that road as being like
that would be a
sexy like vixen, which most a bunch of niggas would chop their left nut off to be with this bitch for one night. You know what I mean? A lot, right? Like a lot of niggas though.
Not
But
this
like
nigga.
he said,
Wow.
but like,
I swear to God, I wouldn't.
so
Nah, I
like,
feel you.
so like, I think she's fine.
Yeah, I think
But,
she's
like,
cute. Yeah,
I
she's
think
cute as
she-
fuck. She cute as hell to me.
She's really skinny though. Like,
Yeah.
It's not even that.
I don't care.
She real cringe to me.
Gotcha.
Nah,
Well,
for
I
you.
don't
No,
really-
I kind of agree.
I don't pay
yeah.
attention.
I've
to
seen
her.
some like TikToks and videos.
Yeah,
It's just
I
like,
see.
okay.
I only see her act in movies. But
That's
I
what I'm
don't-
talking about.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Even that.
Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah,
I don't
like, it would just be cool to
She
like
not
see
horrible
her
and
like,
everything.
bro.
Like, now euphoria shit, she kind of cool.
Right, right.
If she
But,
starts
like-
busting out, fucking,
But if it's
bro,
She gives
that'd
me
be-
try
that-
hard vibes.
Bro, and her
That makes
be
sense.
her be the try hard in the movie, bro. That'd be fire.
Hell no.
Her acting the fuck out that role, bro. That'd be nasty.
Yeah.
You gotta play that with some subtlety.
yeah, that's
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
right.
Well,
Because
I feel like she could do it.
what's the name? It would kind of be like Underworld because it would be dark.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But like,
But it's Tarantino. He gonna put some flash and
Yeah,
color.
right.
And that would, and bro,
True,
and
and it's
it's,
gonna have some
yeah,
comedy
Zendaya working with
and it's
Tarantino,
gonna
bro.
be
That'd be
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like the really great like female lead roles where they're badass and stuff like that. Honestly, like the best part about it is the female has the ability to like blend in. Like she like being an actor, the role that she's playing, she's also like being an actor. You know what I mean? Like she has to like so she can't try hard. Like she has to be extremely subtle. Like she had because that's part of like the femininity of
Like
it.
when you get lost in it, like Uma Thurman, like
yeah, right,
that shit
exactly.
was like you wasn't even watching Uma Thurman and that
Right.
bitch. I ain't gonna lie, like. that
And
shit
I
was
was gonna say the second thing, a lot of these bitches is sexy. Look, fucking Kate Beckinsale and all that fucking leather and Underworld 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro, she was bad, bro.
But she give me those vibes of like a gothic chick vibes though, you know.
Right,
what I'm saying?
definitely. She
But
may
she
not
was
be
that like.
right. She may not be the most baddest chick in
Did
in
y'all
the
ever see
world,
Buffy the
but if
Vampire Slayer?
You
Talking
walk
about the
into
TV
a
show?
metal concert and
The
that
movie.
bitch is there. She probably the baddest bitch at the metal concert. Like you know.
I ain't
what
gonna lie
mean?
about that, yeah.
Like she probably
I
that.
thought
one.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a TV show.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
It was a TV show.
Was it TV?
Maybe they
Oh,
made a movie from it, but
Oh, okay.
That's a movie.
They had,
like
like,
a
But she was
motherfucker.
cute though.
Like a motherfucker.
She was cute though.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
What
her.
was
All
her
them
name?
hoes.
That white girl with
Name
blonde
anymore.
hair.
She used to be super popular back in the early 2000s.
She was on
Yeah, like 90s,
a map in Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah.
Because they put her, the guy that played the human alive version of Freddy Krueger in the original movies, and it was like the old white dude.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
boy.
And they had
Robert Englund.
I fucking love this nigga, but I can't always remember how to freaking say his name.
What do you do?
Trejo,
Danny Trejo.
Mr. Machete, yeah, bro. They had he was also in the movie as Machete.
He got a good ass restaurant.
Bro,
in
he's
California.
Bro,
every
that
movie
nigga, I
Machete.
fuck with Danny Trejo, bro. That nigga, bro.
If
Ever
you
since
ever-
Spy Kids, bro.
No, if you ever in Cali, he got this shit called Trejo's. And he got a
What is
bar-
it, like a-
and, he got a donut shop too.
What?
And he got a donut place called
You can only
Trejo's
get in
Donuts.
that bitch with tree hoes.
Nigga, I got it, bro. I gotta hit that,
It's right by
bro.
the place where I met Trey Songz at. But
Oh yes, bro.
that
I
bitch
gotta
good as
hit
fuck.
that shit, bro.
That bitch good as fuck. They got good ass
What?
nachos and tacos. And then the donut shop on a whole other street is 2 different buildings.
That's
like,
fire. That's
literally
fire.
2
That's
different
fire, bro.
locations, too.
That's fire.
That
Oh
shit
my
raw
god,
as
shout out Danny, bro. That shit's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Seeing them in the video game when they got put as characters in there.
He been in a couple of them bitches though. He one of them niggas is like.
That was the first time I saw him in a video game.
No, but I'm
Like
saying,
Call of Duty.
Yeah, he been in a couple of joints though. I'm saying though, I was saying though, like he one of them type
Oh,
of
is it?
people.
What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
He one of them type of niggas that's like just a
What's
part of
good?
your
What's
like
good,
childhood.
Petra?
True.
Oh shit, and then that thing will disconnect.
You feel me? Like his
What's-
ass be
what's both,
everything.
though?
It seem like you know what I'm
Movies
saying.
and
Like one of them
TV
niggas like you look up, you like God damn, folks, this nigga just that nigga. Bro. Like,
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like ever since seeing Spy Kids growing up and
what
seeing
I
him
mean,
be their
I'm
uncle
fun
and shit like that, him being like the tech wizard dude and
but, like
stuff
I know
like
he got
that,
that
bro.
wild though. I know he was really like a real like
Yeah.
like gangster. Like and he really was a gang. Bro, he is a gangster.
I think I remember seeing him in a couple episodes of Anarchy. Cause I watched like a few of them because just because he was in them.
Everything, bro.
Like
He's in
yeah,
everything.
he snapped at Anarchy, bro.
I think he was locked up for a little minute and shit.
Did y'all ever
He's
watch?
like the best featured artist ever.
Did y'all ever watch Halloween?
He's like,
One of them niggas is always gonna
bro,
show up.
No, yeah, true.
Bro,
He
I'm
underground
telling
as fuck though.
you, for real.
Did y'all ever watch not Halloween, the Michael Myers movie? When they
Which one?
the Michael Myers when they put that nigga in a fucking like cage cell and Danny Trejo in that and I think it was like his stepdad who was the guards at the place and they raped that girl and shit in his room. That was Halloween? So that was Rob Zombie then.
It was like Halloween 3 or something.
Oh, so that was Rob. Okay, so yeah. Rob snapped in that because Loki that one was fire. I'm not gonna lie. But Danny, bro, with him being that side character that worked at the correction, bro, that was nice. That was crazy. I was like, what, bro?
What was it, Resurrection? I don't even remember, bro.
Yeah, it was something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, they had like 46 of those movies. So.
That Rob Zombie snapped in the Halloweens, bro. That he's just him, yes sir, bro.
Bro. And you got these they got like drinks and shit. I get 2 of them to get you drunk, and you tell them make it strong, they gonna make it strong for you know folks, and they gonna make sure you get right.
All right, we got 2 food places we need to go. The T.L.A vlog, Mr. Beast Burger. Because they got like chicken sandwich and shit there, which is probably what I'm most looking to eat.
You said that's one in Madison?
No, it's near Rockford. It's in Brookfield.
Y'all gonna go tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Tuesday.
I got shit to do too. I'll get my computer on. Wednesday,
Go get some Mr. Beast and come back and we can record.
Mr. Beast. Facts.
Because I'm filming. Because I'm filming now if we going.
I really want to go.
Because we need to go there.
You gotta work tomorrow? Oh yeah, shit. I don't got shit to do because I don't got no computer.
I ain't got shit to do.
It's usually the day that I have the most clear, because that's like my like fuck it day. Like
see that fuck it day.
Literally
most Taco Tuesday, the fuck it day.
People that hit me up on Tuesday, I tell them I'm busy. Most
I feel
of the
that.
time. Like it doesn't matter who it is. I tell them no. Like literally most people. Like
can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Like, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Especially if, bro, no, yeah. But
oh man.
I'll be down for that.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking wipe my phone and shit.
Oh,
do you still have the setup at the C-mount at your house?
It's not at my house. That bitch in Chicago. My homie had to bring that bitch with him.
Also,
Smith, though, side note, I'm about to, when you get your computer, I'm about to spend some bread with you, so keep a slot open.
I got you.
I need to order another C-mount anyway.
Ain't even got to be the third slot. But
it's
one of them early
slots.
One of them early slots.
I got you.
He said one of them early slots.
Now, unfortunately, my what you gonna call it? As soon as I ain't gonna lie, shit. That's all. Cause I'm finna just get all my shit together. As soon as my shit come back in, I probably won't leave the crib.
No, I feel you on that.
Not even gonna lie to you.
That shit, yeah, I'm definitely down to him, Mr. Beastberry. Well, I'm tagging him in everything, man. I'm tagging him in everything. Everything.
Crispy chicken tender sandwich.
Yep.
Seasoned crinkle fries, beef style combo burger, chicken sandwich combo.
It's just like because I think it's a restaurant that allowed Mr. Beast to place his own place in there and shit. So yeah, like they sell the Mr. Beast items there. So it's just a drive-through.
Like if you like.
And tomorrow is supposed to be. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
I don't know.
I think
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be hot tomorrow. But yeah.
It's in Chicago. It's in Chicago. What are you talking
about? What? It's there's one in Milwaukee, near Milwaukee.
Wait, Milwaukee or Rockford?
Milwaukee.
I thought you just said Rockford.
Oh no, Milwaukee.
No, you literally just said Rockford.
No, I said Milwaukee. I said Brookfield near Milwaukee. Didn't I say that? I said it's in Brookfield near Milwaukee. Because that's going towards Kenosha. Because we were not that far from it when me and you went to Nico's party at the thing.
Brookfield.
That's what it said on the list because there's a list on the website that says where everyone is at.
Yeah, I see one's 50 miles away, and in Gwolin, Illinois. I see one in Chicago.
Oh, there is one in Chicago. That's great. I didn't know that either.
I see one in Evanston, and I see another one in Naperville.
Okay.
The closest one is in Gwolin. That's an hour and 6.
Oh, really?
From here, an hour and 6.
Which way is that going towards the Milwaukee?
I don't know. I'm not reading the map. Yeah.
Oh, that's going towards Illinois?
Hell yeah.
Oh, it
still
is?
could be going towards Milwaukee.
Yeah, hold on. Cause I swear the last time I looked at that.
Look up the location shit. I'm on that website right now. I see locations.
You have to go way down. Cause I think it should only say one place.
Brookfield, Green Bay, and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I see Brookfield, but that's what I'm saying. I typed in Brookfield on the map. And it pop up.
Here, I go on Google Maps. Shout out Mr. Beast though. When that wave hit, bro, so many niggas made Mr. Beast videos when that Mr. Beast burger hit.
Don't even. That shit skipped my whole radar.
What's good? What's good?
Crack-a-lacking.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast Steakhouse. No.
Wait, what?
Mr. Beast Burger right here, but.
What is that? Oh yeah, I was gonna say Mark Wahlberg got a place in Wisconsin too.
Yeah, Wahlburgers. He got that shit. I think it's one in Chicago and it's one in Cali. I seen that shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they used to have a TV show about it.
We gotta try that shit too.
What the fuck? Hell yeah.
Oh, see that? Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Where is
Which one
this
you want to
nigga?
go to?
Well, I'm trying to find where his address is.
Here, let me go on Google Maps.
I don't see no address.
Google Maps.
Payment process for $2.99. And say it went.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Fine. Well, I mean, I just want to know so we can plan out the time and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to look for it on Google Maps too. What's this? 67, what's this? 53.
Remember Kelly too. We also talked about that thing tomorrow.
Yeah,
When
we got to film.
When the first Wheelie episode getting uploaded?
Oh yeah, I do have to upload that shit.
And we could do another one of those.
I was gonna say tomorrow we can do that shit too.
All right, bet. Yeah, we can do that too.
Facts.
All right, bet.
But hold on, man.
It's
Find the
really-
location though. Hold on. How long we been on here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can end this shit. Yeah, we talked about
You
the.
want to talk about your thing?
No, I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, I just want to talk about the fucking Logan Paul shit, whatever about that. But yeah, thank y'all for coming through. T.L.A Podcast, Local Artisan, the best platform in the world. Be looking for us on Friday. Well, obviously on Wednesday, Spin After Dark. If he's gonna have anybody coming through and shit like that, or if him and Kage gonna just talk that shit. I might do a live stream on Thursday. I'm thinking about it. If I feel good, I'll probably do it. So yeah, send your music into the email and shit like that. Go check out the merch. Go hit the fucking likes and comments. Go check out my last interview. Go check out the last episode of the pod and all that shit. Yeah, but yeah, y'all, we love you. And Jake Paul, chill out, bro. Why you calling out everybody, bro? Calm down, bro. All right, y'all, I love you. Peace out.